Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC, and I am super stoked to have this little guy on the channel. This is the QSP Baby Penguin. Very cool. Does come via the Apex Pass Around group, so thank you very much to QSP and the Apex Pass Around group for the opportunity to check out the Baby Penguin. And this one is a fun little knife. I have been having a blast with this knife. Now, I am definitely a Penguin fan, 100%. Just a great little budget knife. And this little guy, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And if you pair it with a larger Penguin, you've got a great little primary, secondary carry. So what are we going to do? We're going to talk about it. Now, the one thing we do have to talk about this right here is, see that word, sample. This is a pre-production model. Now, this is pretty much going to be production. This is what the production model is going to be, with the exception of this one is running on washers, and the production model will be running on bearings. So when we're talking about the action, obviously you can see there, this one's a little stiff because it's running on washers. I have no doubt that the one running on bearings is going to be maybe something like this. Nice little dropper. We're going to talk about that one again later too. Woohoo! But, so what do we got here? This little guy is Micarta. Nice, generous lanyard hole, as we always have in pretty much every Penguin we have seen so far. Definitely deep carry clip, reversible deep carry clip. The clip is recessed inside the handle. Very nice. Like that a lot. Now, of course, I'm going to say that the screws aren't recessed, but, you know, okay. Would like to see that, absolutely, 100%. The other screws are recessed, probably because of the way, yeah, it's so thin there. They can't recess it. So, I don't know, maybe they could thin that up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. But that's definitely probably why the screws are not recessed, is because of how thin that micarta is there. But fun little knife. I mean, it's a Penguin, just on a little bit smaller scale, and we're going to find out just how small. Dual thumb studs coming in there. Nice little flipper. Now, this one is small enough that I can't quite, see, I just can't quite flick it with the stud. No, it's just, no, it's not going to happen. So, you know what? That thumb stud works just fine, and I'm going to use it. So what do we got here as far as our specs go? Little guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 inches. Looking at right about our handles at right about 3 1/4. So that's going to give us roughly about a 2 1/4 inch blade. Cutting edge is pretty much right there at 2 1/4. Grip length, point to point. I mean, I stretch it out. It's almost 2.5 inches, 2 1/4, right in there. And then there you go. That's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So this knife makes it look like, I'm going to zoom out just a little, makes it look like I do have larger hands, but not really. It's a 3-finger carry for me. But then again, that pinky locks in really nice behind it, and I've got a very, very good grip on that knife, 100%. So let's do some size comparisons. Let's bust out another Penguin. Check it out. So there you go. There is a regular, average, everyday Penguin. So obviously it's a much smaller knife. The Baby Penguin is, which makes sense. That's why we're calling it the Baby Penguin. Well, the PM2 is going to be just a much larger knife. So, I mean, there it is against the bug out. So as you can see, the bug out is a much larger knife. I mean, yeah, the PM2 is, it's just going to be much larger. Oh, here we go. I got a 1929 here. Let's check it out against the Finch 1929. So, I mean, the 1929 is not a lot bigger. Slightly. Probably maybe about a 1/2 inch on the handle. And the blades are pretty close. Yeah, it's got it probably by at least a 1/4 inch on the blade. So, not a lot different than the 1929. Get a little weight on this guy. This one was, I had a lot of fun carrying this little knife. Like I said, though, I'm a Penguin fan. I know not everybody is, and that's fine. 2.7, so it's got a little weight for its size, nothing too major. 76 grams. And then, of course, we'll definitely check out that deep carry, which is nice. Yep, little bugger disappears. Very cool. Good retention on that clip as well. Absolutely, 100%. Overall, well, I've said it 3 or 4 times now. It's a fun little knife. It really is. I do have a soft spot for the smaller knives. Those of you with a lot larger hands than me, might be, you know, you can always throw a lanyard on it if you're a lanyard guy, and that'll definitely help you. Or gal, excuse me. A lanyard person. There we go. But, I mean, overall, I dig it. I really, really do. Let's check the fit and finish. Now, like I said, this is a pre-production model, but we're pretty much seeing production. I mean, that's pretty good. Is it? I think it's slightly, this one is slightly off to the show side. Just a little, I think. Lockup. Yeah, you're looking at probably 25 to 30% on lockup. Definitely a solid as a rock. Awesome. Very good. Now, like I said, action, I can't really judge the knife on its action because it's sitting on washers and the actual production model will be on bearing. So, not really going to judge it as far as that goes. I mean, it flips out pretty good on these washers. Flips real nice. Close it. I mean, I bet if you polish these washers up, put some old Slick-A-Mall or KPL or something on them, I bet it'd roll pretty good. Don't know if anybody else has had it apart since it's been going around the pass around group. So it came to me from RJ, and I'm pretty sure RJ didn't take it apart. So, but yeah, overall, it's a fun little knife. I dig it. I'm a fan of the Penguin. Like I said, there's a lot of new versions of the Penguin coming out. This being one, the Mini. The XL is coming. I've heard a lot of people say, I want to see an XL of this, an XL of that. Well, QSP is giving you the Penguin XL, which is very nice. So what do we have here? Well, we had kind of got a little bit of a family. I can't really say the Daddy Penguin because that's the XL. That will be coming around here shortly. There is one in the pass around group. So we got Mama Penguin, Baby Penguin, Sexy Penguin. No. Yeah, I'm loving this, guys. Loving this. This is the traditional pocket knives, exclusive, jig titanium. They're on sale right now, guys. $125. For what you get out of this knife, it's great. But there you go. There's kind of a little Penguin family photo. I do have a couple more, but I'm not gonna break them out. This is enough for now. This is enough Penguins for now. But really appreciate it. Like I said, thank you very much to QSP. Thank you very much to the Apex Pass Around. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I tell you what, I've got a couple of things that I need some input on, guys. Give me your input on a couple of things. David did tell me that there's some dealers out there that have already requested exclusives of the Baby Penguin, which is pretty cool. But you know what? They're kind of looking for input on what you think would be a good exclusive mini Penguin. So do me a favor, guys. Leave that down in the comments. Leave what you would like to see as a dealer exclusive Baby Penguin down in the comments. And I will get that, make sure David gets that feedback. And who knows? Your choice for exclusive just might end up at a dealer one day. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that dealers are already asking for exclusives of this. Because, well, I mean, come on. The Penguin has been very, very popular. It's one of those knives that it just gained popularity and the variants started rolling out. I forget how many variants David said there is of the actual Penguin itself. It's quite a few. It's quite a few. Obviously, we have an exclusive of it right here from Traditional Pocket Knives. So, yeah. And this is a modded Penguin by our good friend BJ Hill. So people have been modding them. There's exclusives. They just got all sorts of popularity coming, which is pretty cool. I'm very happy for QSP for that. as well. So keep your eyes open. Give me that feedback down in the comments. What would you like to see as a dealer exclusive baby penguin? Titanium, you know, whatever. Let me know. And I'll make sure David gets that back. And it gets back to David so he can kind of roll that around. And like I said, who knows? You might see yours at a dealer one day. But thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, David. Thank you, Apex. And definitely thank you, QSP, for the opportunity to check out the baby penguin. Thank you guys for checking it out with me. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.